Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and I'll try to keep this one quick, because there's a lot of new Leagues of Votann stuff that was revealed at the Nova Open reveal, obviously. Now, I am knackered because I watched all of it last night. It didn't end till like 2:15, and I didn't get much sleep. So, starting off with the Land Fortress. It's alright. I don't mind it. It fits with the other squat vehicles they have, but I think if I was to improve this model, remove the wheels, give them proper hover pads instead. The hover pads look a lot better than basic wheels. Especially as it's called the Land Fortress and it's a heavy tank. But it looks like anyone can run up to it and just tip it over easily. Also, I would like to see how big it is compared to other vehicles. And one other thing is that this top turret, it looks like if someone swivels it to one side and it fires, it looks like it could, again, tip the entire tank. It looks more like a moon buggy than an actual proper tank, but the positives I like is the amount of guns on it, because it's Warhammer. I like the ludicrous amount of weapons it has. And I like the drivers. The fact that it's one Ironkin and one squat. That feels quite nice. Then we have our first named character, Ûthar the Destined, who looks like the thing from Fantastic Four. He does, but that's it. There's not a lot we know about this guy. Apparently he's an accomplished hero, and that's good, but I would like to know more about this character. Not only that, he looks far too generic for someone called Ûthar the Destined. Seriously. When I first saw that, I thought, oh, that's a different head option for Carls, the squad captains. I thought, oh, that's cool, a unique head option, and then it's like, no, it's a character. There is no difference between this and this, maybe apart from the backpack, the head, and the weapon. But I reckon if you equipped this model with the head and backpack being what it is, with the sword, you could still run it as a regular Carl or Ûthar the Destined. It doesn't feel unique enough, is what I'm trying to say. He needs more. This backpack needs a lot more decoration than just this. The backpack needs trophies on it. His armor needs to be battle damaged. It needs to fit with this guy's face. If this model came out and you could either build him as this or this, I think what I would rather would be like, oh, this would be his helmet, but his helmet's cracked and you could see his face underneath. But it needs to look more unique. It needs to be battle damaged. It needs to fit with this character. He needs to have trophies. He needs to be standing on a body. He needs to be standing on rubble, or instead of just a tactical rock. Then you have the Brkhyr Champion, which is this model. And sorry for the quick jump cut there, it's just that I had a small coughing fit, so that's fun. Anyway, so the Brkhyr Champion is alright. The fact you can equip it with different melee options is quite cool. I like his interesting gun. It looks like a weird combi bolter or a twin-linked heavy bolter. But what I want to know is the different head options. I want to know if you can turn it into an Ironkin, a female, or a male. I want to see lots and lots of different head options. Because this is the one thing that I like about the Leagues of Votann, is the amount of options you can do. Then we're moving on to the Brkhyr Ironmaster, and I hope to God there's an Ironkin variant. Because this sort of annoyed me when I first saw it, because it feels like Ironkin are now just drones. They're just drones, servitors. They're literally there to serve the squats. I don't like this model. If they called this guy the Ironmaster, or like you could run either one as the Ironmaster, then I wouldn't have had a problem. But the fact is that a regular squat is called the Ironmaster, and it just feels like the Ironkin are now just drones. The thing about the Ironkin that really interested me was the fact in one article they explained how some of them have ambition, how some of them have emotions, how some of them, the way they work with the squads is through equal work. That's what really interested me, because then it led into like the Men of Iron question. That's what I was most looking forward to, was like, has the Men of Iron AI adapted for 40k, and have they finally found some sort of semblance of peace? Now it just seems like Ironkin are just servitors with thinking. There's nothing here that really I think it's a massive waste of potential if they don't give Ironkin their own HQ choice or their own named character. Because I first saw the name and I thought, great, finally, an Ironkin character. That's fucking cool. No, it's just some wanker with a gun and a thunder hammer. I like the design. The design looks cool. I just want the Ironkin to be more focused on. I want them to properly play around with the idea of the Ironkin. I want the writers to just do more stuff with the Ironkin than just go, oh yeah, they're effectively just regular drones. Sorry, if you wanted any interesting questions about AI in the 40k universe, then nah. Like, come on, you have characters like Call Inferior, who's an AI for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Surely you can give the Ironkin their own specialised character. Maybe it happened later, but honestly, this sort of annoyed me. But on the flip side, they look cool, and a lot of people seem to like it. So if you do like it, then awesome. I'm happy for you. But me personally, I think they missed the mark with this entirely, because the Ironkin should be more than just glorified drones. I think they should play around with the concept of AI learning and trying to cope with their newfound emotions, especially if it's the Men of Iron and they're trying to get over some sort of trauma that they've caused during the Age of Strife. I think he can have a lot of ideas being played around there. Like, say, I don't know, an Inquisitor finds out the truth about the Ironkin being the Men of Iron. They find the cause, and it's like old Men of Iron tech, and one of them starts talking to the Inquisitor directly. Similar to the computer in Fallout 2, which asks itself what it means to be human and stuff. Like, you could properly play around with AI so much. Or maybe just have a look at Soma. Yeah, if you want a really good game about AI and what it means to be human and can an AI even feel, go play Soma. Soma is such a good game. Anyway, sorry for rambling. Then we have the Grimnar. And I like the Grimnar. I don't like the gun drones. I don't like the gun drones. Come on, give the Ironkin more importance than just drones. Anyway, it does look like, though... hang on, I just have to scroll up. Because the armor, they look far too similar. It looks like the Ironkin have a variant of Einherjar armor. Which, that's cool, but just don't turn them into fucking glorified gun drones. Play around with the ideas. Anyway, Grimnar. Really cool. There is actually a second head option that I prefer rather than this one. And it's like a really weird Terminator thing where you see underneath this, or like, it looks more like Kano from Mortal Kombat, where it's got like a metal thing. If I find the picture, it's on screen now. He's got like pure white hair, it's really cool looking. But saying that, this model also looks quite cool. I love the beard. Oh, actually, it's got metal things here. That's really cool. I didn't notice that till now. But yeah, that's really quite cool. I like it. Finally, after all that, you've got the Mole Grenade Launcher. Or the Berserk Mole Grenade Launcher, I should say. I can't pronounce that at the minute. I'm terrible at pronunciation, so I don't want to butcher anything and upset someone unnecessarily. So, this grenade launch model, I'm in two minds because, again, I like the grenade launcher. I like the model. The fact it's a Berserk armed with a giant fuck off grenade launcher is cool. But the bloody Ironkin standing there with this person's mining equipment and stuff. It's like, it just feels odd, but weirdly enough, it doesn't feel as bad as just glorified gun drones. It feels equal, weirdly. I know that feels dumb to say, but it does seem like they take turns firing the grenade launcher. I like to think you can have two different variants. You can have the Ironkin firing the grenade launcher and the Berserk carrying the mining gear, and then you have this version. I kind of want to see a Ironkin fire that grenade launcher and have like a Berserk carrying stuff, because that would be quite cool. Or you could just not and have it. Either way, it feels a lot less wasted than just come on, they're AI. Anyway, yeah, I just really don't like it. Also, you have got like I said, comes in a massive box set, the Leagues of Votann army set. That's probably going to be nice and expensive for you. Do I think it's going to ruin Warhammer? No, because that's clickbait bullshit. But also inside the box set, you get the trikes, you get the warriors, and it includes Ûthar the Destined. Okay. I generally thought that the books would come with the tanks and everything. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I thought it would come with the tanks and everything, but I am dumb. But it does come with Ûthar the Destined, a champion. So it comes with most of the stuff, just not the tank. Shame, but I do like the trikes, and also I like the little Ironkin here. I want to know if you can put all the head options to be Ironkin. That's all I want, is just a massive force of Ironkin. As much as I like regular squats, there's so much potential for the Ironkin that it's hard to ignore. Though it does hurt somewhat knowing that Leagues of Votann got their update before the fucking Guard did. I've got a horrible feeling about the Guard. I swear to God, if the options for Guard are just Cadian, Catachan, did I say Canadian? No, I didn't. Cadian, Catachan, and Krieg, I will be annoyed. Because you've got so many different armies for the Imperial Guard that limiting it would be disgusting. Seriously, you've got stuff like the Mordian Iron Guard, the Chem Dogs, you've got the weird Necromunda army of Necromunda Spiders, I think is what the Guard Regiment in Necromunda's called. You've got so many different Guard armies to play around with. If they limit it to just Cadian, Catachan, and Krieg, then that's gonna be one hell of a kick in the teeth. Because I really like the Mordian Iron Guard. I think they're the best regiment, but yeah, I'm dreading this somewhat. I'm kind of hoping they don't fuck it up. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy. I'm going to be uploading videos throughout the day about the reveals because there's a lot to get through. So I'll see you later at some point today. If I don't upload anything, then it probably means that, I don't know, my connection went. Anyway, take care everyone. Remember to subscribe and stay safe.